Hello, my name is Oscar Nieto, and I am going to be introducing a series of short videos that demonstrate my approach to flamenco instruction. I have learned through teaching many years that people have their own way of learning. Some people are more analytical, some are more holistic, some are more kinesthetic, and we use all these different approaches to teaching people how to learn flamenco. This is called CAL, Cognitive Awareness Learning. So we are going to start first with the physiology of the dancer. We are going to start by demonstrating the physiology of the dancer and kinesthetic awareness. That is, how we create movement through the use of different muscles in our body. For example, when we pull our arms up and down, we are using different groups of muscles to create this movement. So this is part of our kinesthetic awareness and the physiology of the dancer. We are going to focus first on this lower leg of the body with Kirill doing a releve. Could you do a releve for us, please? And the releve is the shortening of the calf muscle, which brings the heels up. And then on the way down, it's called the eccentric contraction. So this muscle stretches, and he presses forward into the ball of the foot. One more time, please. Releve. So in the releve, there's the concentric contraction of the calf muscle, and the eccentric contraction is on the way down. And this is really important for the control and the use of the heels so that we have really precise movement when we do footwork. We are going to demonstrate the releve with a straight knee, and you'll notice that his whole body goes up on the releve. So this is one way that releves are used, in particular in ballet and modern dance. And down, please. When he goes down, he's also putting pressure into the ball of the foot. One more time, please. So the whole body goes up in this releve, and the calf muscle is contracting. And now on the descent and the eccentric contraction, the muscle goes down. So in flamenco, however, we do the releve, but with a bent knee, demi-plie position. So he's going to bend his knees, and the upper body doesn't come up. It's just the lower body that is contracting. The calf muscle, again, is contracting. And then he does the eccentric contraction on the way down. We do this in flamenco to keep the body level when we create footwork. And eccentric contraction. So Kirill is going to demonstrate the dropping of the heel, which we call talon. There are three types of heel, which I will explain as we go along. So releve position, please. Peter. In this demonstration, Kirill is going to do the same talon exercise, except he's going to leave one heel on the floor at a time. Here we go. Double it up. In this demonstration, Kirill is going to do the same talon exercise, except he's going to leave one heel on the floor at a time. Here we go. So those are just different approaches to the same heel exercise. And a lot of this is focused from the knee down. Even though we do use the quads and the hamstrings and the glutes, we try to pay attention to the lower leg. I'm always talking about the lower leg because it's the lower leg muscles that move the feet. We're going to look at golpe exercise, and he's going to do it two different ways. One is the foot goes straight up and straight down, and the other is the foot goes from the back to the front, which is the traditional way of teaching this. Cambio. In this exercise, Kirill is going to be demonstrating the use of gravity to help the foot bounce off the floor. It's a more efficient way of working. Can you do the gravity bounce? Now, the other way is to bash into the floor, which is less efficient. The bouncing off the floor is more efficient, and it will also help with when you have to really speed up and go faster. So here we go with the doubles, triplets, quadruplets. Take it away, please. The next exercise that we're going to do is a picado. Now, picado means two things. It can mean like a pick, and it can mean to chop something up. In this case, we're using the ball of the foot and then dropping the heel, which I call the talon. One more time, please. So that's one way of doing the picado. Let's take it from the top in a 4/4 time, please. In this exercise, Kirill is going to be doing a picado exercise with a rhythmic pattern in 4/4 time. Take it away, please. In this exercise, Kirill is going to do the same picado exercise, except he's going to get off the foot when the planta strikes the floor. You want to show us just? So he's off the other foot, putting all the control on the right foot. Change feet, please. So this creates a better way of strengthening the calf muscle, and also for balance when you're doing the picado, and also it'll help with the speed of the step. So here we go with a picado getting off the other foot at the start of the planta. Ole. In this exercise, Kirill is going to be doing what we call a standing heel exercise, where he gets off one foot, and the foot that he's standing on drops the heel into the floor. Now, when he drops the heel into the floor, there is pressure into the ball of the foot at all times so that the foot doesn't slide back. You want to show that, please? So you see how the ball of the foot stays there, and that is the important part of this exercise, to keep the weight of the ball on the ball of the foot. Take it away, please. Ole. this video, we're going to show and demonstrate the muscles of the back. So when we lift the arms, or there's two ways of looking at this. One is that he can lift the arms. Please lift your arms. And of course, there are muscles engaged so that he can do this movement. But if we really focus on the trapezius muscle, the lower trapezius, upper trapezius, and he finishes the movement with the deltoids, there's a lot more strength in this movement. So if we can start. Pressing, pulling down into the trapezius, upper trapezius, deltoids. And on the way down, he connects to the pectoral muscles and the latissimus dorsi. One more time, please. Trapezius, upper trapezius, deltoids, keeps the neck open. Pectoral, latissimus dorsi. Thank you. In this exercise, Kirill is going to demonstrate the use of the same group of muscles that we discussed a little while ago, but using one arm at a time. Take it away, please. So the trapezius pulls as the deltoid finishes the movement. Inside. Next time, do it with the floreo. Adding the floreo, that's the handwork, keeps the arms still strong in the back so that the hands don't affect the arms. The hands are being moved through the muscles of the forearm. In this exercise, Kirill is going to demonstrate the twisting of the torso. Twist to your right, please. Now, as he does this, the inner and outer obliques, which are right in here, are pulling the torso. And when he goes to the other side, he goes through the rectus abdominis into the inner and outer obliques of the left side. So we're going to do a series of movements using these muscles to turn the torso. Take it away, please. Turning to your right, please. Obliques. Keep your head forward, please. Rectus abdominis. Inner and outer obliques. Pulling the rope. He reaches for the rope. Torso turns first, and then the arm comes through. Grab the rope. Pulls the torso and then the arm.